Little arrow.
All right. Welcome to another Woods Report. So we had some issues, I guess, some technical issues. As soon as we said that there's a war going on and pray, all of a sudden everything freezes up.
Devil is a liar. In Jesus' name, this show will go forth.
And I said that's why people pray before they go online or whatever because of that.
Yep.
So you have to, because that's what happens. So, a lot going on. I'm trying to delete the old one.
Oh, because it started for about a minute, didn't it?
Where is it at?
It actually started for a minute because I thought when it froze.
Yeah, it froze when we
that
said
it didn't do any filming.
No, it froze as soon as we said
prayer.
Pray.
The word pray.
Yeah.
This is how the word of God is moving forward. The social media shows like this, people's YouTube shows, TikTok. Hopefully if they're ministering and planting seeds, and another one watereth, for God to do the increase, that we're using social media to get his word out there and let people know that he is.
Where you waving at? A gnat.
Something flew by.
I tell you. Something must be happening today, because why is everything happening as soon as you get ready
to come fly by?
Right. As soon as we said it. Now, we got up and talked about people being ugly and stuff. It'd be a smooth stream.
It'd be clear.
Yeah, nothing to be wrong.
The sound be so nice and crisp.
That's how it is, isn't it? Boy, I tell
you. Sure the enemy gonna make sure that his messaging is heard.
It don't make sense. Well, we are starting off talking about Jada and
Will Smith. Yeah, that open marriage. Shouldn't we not be surprised, though?
Yeah.
All that's going on with them.
I hope everybody can hear us, because it said we was muted, which means we didn't do this thing down here. La, 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 I unmuted it. No, I unmuted it here. That means that whole first part of what we were saying was muted.
How? Because that was showing.
I don't know what happened, but I unmuted it here. It was muted. What's up, TikTok? TikTok is here. All right, so hopefully people will get the notification that we're on.
It'll be another one that comes out, or is it just one that they give?
See, I don't know with YouTube. I don't even think they hardly give out the first one, to be honest. So for two, they'll be like, "Look, you pushing your luck."
You're on your own.
We barely sent out the notification on the first one.
We give you one.
Yeah. Now you want us to send out another one?
Yeah, because the first one didn't work.
Yeah. So, but anyway, Jada Pinkett and Will Smith, fake marriage.
That's where that big crooked line is in between them. But you know what? This is nothing new. Are we not surprised? Is it just an update regarding their open marriage? She's really now going with the divorce.
Jada Pinkett. Let me go up here and pull this down some. Can we get more of the picture? Oh no, we can't. I want to get more of him slapping Chris Rock. But anyway, Jada Pinkett has a book coming out.
So she's selling that book everywhere you see her talk. And they're not doing the red table anymore right now, right?
I think she's bringing that back.
It hasn't been brought back yet, though.
No, but that's probably why she's doing the book, because she has this red table thing coming out. Jada Pinkett, you a sap, dude.
Why you say that?
He's a sap. He needs to just get out. Why are you married?
You think
everything that happens in their marriage, she talks about it. He never says anything. He's just the guy that goes, he just had a book that came out. Nowhere in his book did he talk about them not really having a marriage. She puts a book out and now we hear everything. So it says Jada Pinkett Smith reveals she and Will Smith have been separated since 2016. Did you know that, Mom?
And that's how many years? 7?
About 7 years. 7, 8 years. Jada Pinkett Smith has revealed that she and husband Will Smith have been living completely separate lives since 2016.
TMZ didn't catch that. They always following people home.
In a clip from her forthcoming NBC News primetime special with Hoda, Pinkett Smith says the couple had not previously gone public with their separation because they were not ready. They were still trying to figure it out between the two of them, how they'll be partners. what she's trying to figure out is, how do I get this money that this dude got? Because he's the breadwinner.
Prenups. They had to sign prenups.
I doubt it. He wasn't big Will Smith when he was rapper Will Smith, but he wasn't as famous as he is now, actor Will Smith, when they got married.
Bigger than her.
Yeah, so I'm sure that he didn't sign a prenup. So she's probably trying to figure out, how do I get out of this without looking bad? Because if I take half his money or something, people already don't like me. That'll really make them not like me. He's such a big thing in Hollywood. Nobody will work with me anymore. So once we get divorced, I can't work anymore. So I got to make sure that I'm settled. Mm-hmm. So I think that's probably what this book is. This book is like, she probably worked it out some kind of way where she gets all the proceeds from this book. Mm-hmm. So when they do finally divorce, she has a little nest egg that she could go to. Who knows what's going on in Jada's mouth.
In her head.
And that bald head. Mm-hmm. That's the other thing. I don't believe she really got that.
Why? You don't think?
I think she has it, but not as bad as what she makes it. Because I've seen women with that, and they really can't grow hair. Mm-hmm. And I've seen her in the interview, and she has hair.
Like longer
than
this?
Remember how she used to wear her hair short? Mm-hmm. The same way. If it's her hair. Now, it could be a wig.
She had her hair. She even cut her hair. Well, she cut the braids out when they were in, set it off. And she wore it short there, too.
So I don't know if that's her hair, because her mom has short hair, or if she's just wearing a wig. So you don't know. Okay. I don't know. But with her, how do you believe anything? These two been separated. See, I told y'all, if y'all watch our show, I told y'all shows ago, it might even been a year or 2 years ago, that Will has always had a girlfriend and he's traveled all around the world with. That's probably why. If he ain't been married to her in 7 years.
2016, then they've been open marriage for a while.
7, 8 years.
When did she have the situation with her son's friend?
That was like 3 years ago. So and again, we don't know if she's saying this to make herself look good. Because then it looks like, oh, well, okay, it makes sense for you to be with August. Because you wasn't really with Will. So it's not like you was cheating on Will or anything. You was really...
Well, they already claimed the marriage to be open. So nobody could say who he's with and who she's with is cheating. Right. I think people were really upset.
Well, here it is, 2020.
Friend.
It says their marriage has been under scrutiny for a period, she says, and has been that they've been apart. In July 2020, August Alsina revealed that he had been romantically involved with Pinkett Smith. Mm-hmm. Something she confirmed. The bottom line is August was her friend's son, and he's young.
It probably would have been different if she was with just any other guy,
right?
Near her, not her son's friend,
or who had mental issues,
and because people already knew the marriage was kind of like open.
And then there was the Oscar slap.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, did you know this? Apparently, this is in her book too.
Really? Okay. So she's sharing a lot in her book.
A lot.
What?
Before that slap had happened, this is so ridiculous.
Chris asked her out, didn't he?
Yes.
They talked about that on The View.
He thought that she and Will was getting a divorce, and he called her or he slid in her DM or something, and said he liked to take her out.
They mentioned that on The View. I forgot that.
That's a big point.
No, you know what? I knew that.
You knew Chris Rock asked Jada out.
That's what I'm thinking.
Nobody knew that. That's in her book. So anyway, in the DM or whatever.
So he mad at dude.
Well, if he asked his wife out, thinking that they was divorced or divorcing.
But it didn't matter if they was divorced because they said they had an open marriage.
But why is Rick sliding? Chris Rock sliding in her DM. He got his head. That's why he slapped him.
I think if that would have came out, we probably would have understood.
What did Will say? Will says nothing. Jada says everything. Will says nothing.
Dude
he doesn't
was trying
say
to
anything.
get with me.
He could have came back and said, first he tries to slide in my wife's DMs and go out with her. Mm-hmm. Then he talks about her being bald headed on stage. I'm done with this guy. But that still doesn't give him the reason to go up there and slap him. Exactly. But it would have given us a little bit more of a history.
Yeah.
Because it was a joke. You got a lot of animosity with this dude for a joke.
And it wasn't like an honoring her. it was like you said, now that we know, that was built up.
That was built
I
up.
didn't come at my wife and try to talk with her and talk to her. Okay.
And then she's talking about Tupac. It's just
they having
the love of her life and all of this.
And on one end, they'll say they were not together romantically.
She'll say that, yeah.
But you lying. Y'all was too close to not be. He even played her boyfriend on Different World.
Yeah.
Come on, Jada.
And her and Pac is close. And so Jada, I believe what happened was, I think Jada married Will. Well, and then they went back. Somebody did a story on the whole Red Table talks and stuff. How all of us, we didn't see all the signs. Mm-hmm. You know how people go back and then they look at stuff and they go,
oh yeah.
The signs. So he was on one of the times when he was on the Red Table talk, and he talked about his first marriage. And he said he didn't want to get a divorce. Mm-hmm. And his first wife said, I don't love you anymore. And he started talking to Jada, even while he was still married. And he said, I don't want to get a divorce. Divorce to him was not
failure.
You don't get divorced. When you get married, you get married.
Yeah, you should. So that's why she did vocally say, we tried to make it work.
So then he said his first wife said, why would you want to stay married to somebody who doesn't love you anymore?
This is not the wife of the son.
Yes, the first
son. Okay.
So then he said she filed for divorce on Valentine's Day. The first wife. Okay. That's why they got a divorce. He wasn't going to divorce her. She got the divorce.
What was her reason?
She didn't love him no more. They probably was being with other people over here. Okay. So then Jada said in this interview that divorce was not in the picture.
Right. They didn't
I think the same thing. He doesn't want to get a divorce. So
he's hanging on dear life to this relationship that's been messy, up and down, this in and out. It got really messy when she got with the son's friend.
Yeah.
I really think a lot of people lost respect for her then, because you are a beautiful woman,
you can get anybody.
A famous woman, you can get any man or be attracted to any man other than your son.
Right.
And you
friend who has mental conditions.
And you took advantage of his when he was going through mental concerns.
Yeah.
So no, we lost respect for
So now everybody is simply going, why are y'all married now? Your kids are older. The only thing I can think of is money. It's
and nobody signed the
prenups.
No prenups were signed.
I don't know.
Because that'll take care of it.
I don't know.
So who knows?
All right. Wendy says, hey.
Hey, Wendy.
She says Chris Rock is slimy.
Yeah.
I heard things about him. Yeah. But I don't understand why Will didn't say nothing. Because Will was the one that was making it look like he was overacting for a joke.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying that it excuses him going up on stage and hitting him.
Exactly.
But I think some people would have understood if he would have said, Chris Rock tried to talk to my wife.
Yeah.
What do you think, Ma?
Yeah, probably.
It wouldn't have excused him.
Right. We would have understood the punch in the face, though, or the slap.
Yeah.
Even though the slap in the face is not right.
Right.
You are trying to holler at my wife. You're getting passing your phone number to her. We're not divorced.
And
that's disrespectful.
And you still gonna talk about her on stage.
On stage.
If she would have went out with you, you wouldn't have did that joke. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I get what he's saying. I get but again, that's Will's story to tell.
Yeah.
Jada has this book and she's telling everything.
She wants that in the book so people can buy it.
Yeah.
Think about it. If they tell it all, there would be no reason to buy her book.
Wendy says, I never believed that Jada slept with Tupac. I believe she wanted to, but he didn't feel that way about her. And he had too much respect for her to use her because he knew that this day would come and he would come out and smelling like a rose. You talking about probably Will.
For Tupac and
Will coming out, but not saying nothing.
Okay.
And then Tupac. Yeah, I don't know if
that's questionable.
If they ever had
you're right.
A sexual relationship.
It's something to think about.
They definitely were friends.
Real good friends.
And that when they were in high school, they were really good friends. Mm-hmm. And I think
he was dating. I thought I was looking at some of his background, the documentary, and he was with somebody. He was
with Jones, Quincy Jones' daughter,
and then he was with another woman.
No, the night he died, up until the time he passed away, he was with Quincy Jones' daughter.
Okay.
Then the night he passed away, she was supposed to be with him in the car, but he told her, this is what she's saying: stay here in the hotel. There's too much heat going on. I got in a fight at the thing,
okay.
And I don't want you getting involved or nothing like that.
Wow.
So she stayed at the hotel.
That saved her life.
Ain't
that something?
You know.
Okay.
And then we got a whole thing on Puffy and having and Diddy. And
we'll wait and see what comes out of that.
Gosh.
Puffy,
do I believe that he?
Puffy
I
may
do.
be going to jail too. I don't know if he's involved.
Again, I say the same thing I say with Biden. You got to prove it.
Yeah,
you could have all the accusations.
You're innocent until proven guilty.
All the accusations in the world, you can feel it in your soul, but until you prove it,
yeah. Isn't that something? Because our law really, there's good and bad with that. Because the law does protect the person, but there's people who do get off from doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Because it can't be proven.
Yep. Whew. So you got to prove it. But Will, get out of there. What are you doing?
Wake up.
Get out of there.
Like
why are you married?
Get out.
Don't you want to be happy? Both of them, they still old enough, young enough. I mean, they still look good. Jada can go out and get another actor. Yes. He can go out and get a model or somebody. He's been with the same woman for years. They've been traveling all over the world together.
They can move on right in
just
the
eyes
of the law. They can do it, you know.
He got pictures of the woman and her and her family, and he's all over the world with this woman. He's jumping out of planes and they're going on excursions together.
I want to say this could be partly to sell her book.
It's to sell her book, but after the book is out, just get over it already. Everybody's tired of y'all.
They have open marriage. Just close it.
You got Bad Boys for Life coming out again.
Yes.
Just get out of here. Just get the divorce. Get over it. Then you can be Will on the town.
Yeah.
Or go with the girl you have been dating for years. She's somewhere from Middle East or something.
Oh, okay.
And just
could be Palestinian.
Having fun with this girl. And they have the nerve. And they think people are stupid. Everybody's always gone to his Instagram and then they go to her Instagram. They got the same pictures. Just not with each other in it.
Oh.
She's standing in front of the Taj Mahal. He's standing in front of the Taj Mahal. She's standing in the desert next to a camel. He's standing in the desert next to a camel.
Holding the camera.
Obvious.
Hey, the ones that I hold for you, you can post those on your book, Facebook.
The woman who everybody thinks he's been with somehow miraculously has the same photos at the same places that he has.
Yeah.
That's what Hallie and DDG was doing. And people was like, come on, guys. We're not stupid. Hallie would have on her Instagram her snorkeling in Bermuda or something. And then DDG will be in Bermuda snorkeling.
Well, they probably wanted solo photos.
But they're not telling people they dating. They was trying to keep a secret.
Okay. Because the fans don't want him in that picture anyway.
No, this is before they didn't like him. But
I'm sure they still don't like him.
No, this is before they didn't like him. They didn't like him after the Ruby Rose thing. In the beginning, they liked him because he was cool, DDG.
But I'm saying right now.
No, now I'm saying before people knew they was dating. He didn't want anybody to know he was dating her. She didn't want anybody to know she was dating him. So they wouldn't pose together. But the pictures on each one of their Instagrams was at the same places. So it didn't take people time to figure it out. Y'all dating each other.
Yeah.
So why do celebrities do that? They think fans are stupid.
And fans can follow them even though they may not give them open access to them?
Fans follow fans knew that Sweetie, the rapper, was talking to Lil Baby. You know how? She took a picture of him at a jewelry store and chopped his head off so we didn't know whose lap she was sitting on. She was sitting on his lap. And she had the picture taken where we couldn't see his head. The same outfit he had on at a jewelry store. So everybody was like,
it's like puzzle pieces.
So are you?
Oh, this head goes with that body. That's who she's with.
Or they'll take a picture in the mirror, and somebody's shoes is in the background. That's such and such a shoes.
You at somebody's house that we know.
Or a couch or something. That's such and such's couch.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying. Just get over it. Stop with the secretly dating and the secret marriages.
The media to find out.
It's too much, guys.
Fans find out. TMZ finds out.
We're in the day of social media and stuff. You can't hide it anymore. So just get over it. Everybody say, please get a divorce. This is the only people you ever say, please get a divorce. Mm-hmm. Please get a divorce.
Because everybody else is.
Yeah.
But she's selling that book.
Yeah. Let's see. Wendy says, Puffy, I looked at him with a side eye. Jada is a beard for Will. They said bad marriage for life. Oh, he's bisexual. Well, they've been saying that Will's, even if that's true, just come out. This is 2023. Just
when he's with that lady.
No, I'm saying if he's, whatever, does both or
just people don't need to know who you sleep with though.
Yeah,
that's personal. Keep that personal.
Right, but I'm saying
if you're avoiding standing up for the LGBTQ community,
or if you feel depressed about it,
because some people experiment.
Yeah,
and that's it. They don't go any further.
Just get out.
And we already label them as you.
Yeah,
really.
All right. Well. There's an update on Carly Russell.
Okay.
She look all more demure now. Look at her. Before, when she went into court, remember she was looking all sexy and everything. Ooh. They probably told her, don't look sexy when you go in here. Mm-hmm. So this just came in. An Alabama judge found Carly Russell guilty of 2 misdemeanor charges after she faked her own abduction in July. Hoover Municipal Court Judge Thomas Brad Bishop on Wednesday, today, found Russell guilty on charges of false reporting of an incident and false reporting to law enforcement. Both misdemeanors, according to Fox affiliate.
Move our picture back down.
Oh. Mm-hmm. It don't matter, does it?
Yeah, because most of the rest of the pictures would be top.
I meant to cut off while I was reading.
Go ahead. Where were you?
I don't know. I'm just saying you pause. Give me a pause. Hey, why don't you move the picture down?
Oh, I could have just moved it myself.
Yeah, you could have just moved it yourself.
Yeah, I can't see. Go ahead.
All right, let me pull this up. Oh, that's my sister. And Emerald got a taste of it. And when you did Emerald, or it was something you cut or Wendy or somebody, they got a taste of it. I said, now you know how I feel. All right. Wednesday found her guilty of charges, incident reporting. Okay, Fox affiliate, WBRC. The state recommended 1 year in jail, the maximum, and 6 months for each charge. Ooh. They also recommend a fine of $831 and to pay restitution. When we kept trying to figure out how much did they pay, how much did they cost? Mm-hmm. $17,974.
I bet she won't ever do that again. And they're setting an example.
Russell, if people don't remember, Russell, 24-year-old, dialed 911 on July 13th around 9:34 p.m. to report a toddler walking along the southbound side of Interstate 459 near Birmingham, if y'all remember that. And I kept saying that's Tom Brady's baby because he's the size of a football field. They said he walks. How he gonna walk? I said that's the future Tom Brady.
And where would she park at if she was by a football field that size?
Well, they said the length that she said he was walking was the length of a football field.
You know how little legs a toddler has.
That's Tom Brady's son. So the police already knew something was wrong there.
Yes.
So she returned home on July 15th at around 10:45 near where police say she was seen walking on the sidewalk beforehand. And then that's when she said somebody abducted her and all this other stuff. So let's see what happens. The judge is going to give the sentence, but they're asking for one year maximum and 6 months for each charge.
How many charges? 2
misdemeanor charges.
So that's another year.
Another year.
So 2 years. She'd probably be on probation.
$830. She got to pay the restitution though. $17,974.
They'll probably let her out to. I don't know.
Probation?
Yeah.
She got to pay that
So
money,
she
though.
can make that money.
So that still costs $17,000 for her.
What's wrong with her? Hopefully you don't do, and you don't hear nobody from her parents talking, because they was really talking at the beginning.
I know.
Now they probably embarrassed.
And
now.
her boyfriend.
They're embarrassed.
Her ex-boyfriend.
You gotta be, as a mom.
Yeah.
Daughter.
Rosebud says, hello, everyone. Hey, Rosebud.
Hey.
And Wendy says, I do believe they love each other. If you're talking about Will and Jada.
And Will. They probably do.
I don't believe that.
I mean, it's a love that
I believe they probably did at one time.
They don't like each other, probably.
I don't know. I think they like each other. I think they friends.
You think?
More than husband and wife. Okay. Yeah.
So the other love. They like, but they don't really love.
I don't think so. But we don't know.
Love.
We don't know.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Well.
And he has an army hat on, so he's a veteran.
Yeah. The World War II.
World War II
veteran. And they said that he exchanged fire and shot down bombers and stuff like that. Hugh Van Ellis, who asked for justice over Tulsa race massacre, dies at age 102.
Wow.
It was he is one of the last known living survivors of one of the worst events in U.S. history, the Tulsa race massacre. We always know that as Black Wall Street. When mobs of white people waged an all-out assault on a thriving Black community. Hughes Van Ellis died on this Monday, age 102. He spent decades seeking compensation for the massacre, for himself, his family, and the community. Mm-hmm. Please do not let me leave this earth without justice, he said in 2021, testifying on Capitol Hill in a hearing to mark the centennial of the racist attack. Ellis, who was known as Uncle Red, died on Monday in Denver, Colorado. His family said in a statement shared with NPR by Oklahoma State Rep. Regina Goodwin. Ellis was an infant, he was asking, in 1921, when Greenwood, a district that was once known as Black Wall Street, north of downtown Tulsa, Oklahoma, was destroyed. His life and 1,000 others were forever altered by the racist assault that left block after block of Black homes and businesses in fire, in ruins. Historians estimate approximately 300 people died in the violence, which lasted more than one day. The tragedy began, and they talk about all the stuff going on in the other countries. You see what I'm talking about? That's this country.
I thought about the whole situation with Israel and the attack of Hamas.
That's this country.
They actually did an attack on that city. And it was all because of one man and one white woman.
The tragedy began with rumors of a purported attempted R-word in an elevator involving a 17-year-old white woman who worked as an elevator operator and a 19-year-old Black man who worked nearby. That set off talk of a lynching, and rumors and tensions quickly escalated into violence. I hear screams. I've lived through the massacre every day, Ellis' older sister, Viola Fletcher, said in 2021. Our country may forget this history, but I can't. Our country loves to forget history. That's why DeSantis wants to wipe it off.
Because it's so ugly. It reminds us of the terrorist attacks in other countries.
And it's not to make white people feel bad. Right. That's what they keep thinking.
Right.
It's so you don't repeat it.
Right. That mindset needs to go.
Rather than intervene, the Tulsa police deputized nearly 500 white men and boys and had moments before being part of a lynch mob, instructing them to get a gun and get an N-word. The police department did that.
Right.
According to history, assembled by an Oklahoma State commission that quotes one of the recruits. One of the recruits, the white man, came forward and said, this is how they came and got us. So it's not like it's a Black person saying they heard this, or they interviewed at this time afterwards some of the guys who were recruited to go out and do it. And they said they was deputizing them to go out and do this.
And we hear in the history of what the history of police departments and patrols.
And this is the police
and they're actually they're reliving what the foundation of what they were back in the history was for.
It says some black residents tried to defend themselves, but with bigger numbers and backed by airplanes and machine guns, the white mob systematically looted and burned black-owned homes and businesses one after the other. They went from block to block. Many black people fled Tulsa into the countryside. More than 4,000 were forced into centers, to live into centers. Now you take those people and now they have nothing. Where do you think their descendants start from? Nothing. Mm-hmm. So Ellis was the last.
It's like 3 or 4 of them, right? 3 of them?
He was one of the last.
Okay.
Handful of known survivors of the massacre, along with his sister, Viola. She's still alive, 109.
Yeah.
And Leslie Benningfield Randall, who was 108. The 3 have steadfastly called for reparations over the obliteration of Greenwood, an affluent area of Tulsa that had 2 newspapers, a YMCA, and a public library, along with multiple black doctors and dentists. So, our country hasn't replied. They haven't said anything.
They did. That was part of the documentary that I was seeing, where they went to that area, and they said that there was so many bodies just buried in the ground or under. They built highways over bodies.
Now, this happened when he was an infant. Yeah. As an adult, a grown man, he joined the military and fought in World War II and defended this country.
Right.
He was actually part of a segment that shot down 2 bombers. Mm-hmm. You would think all this going on is him as an infant, his family being slaughtered, all of this. He would be angry and say, I'm not fighting for this country. Mm-hmm. But he does. Yeah. And that's why I say, God bless America. Too many of us have died, and this is our country too.
Right.
And that's why we're pro-military, and that's why we're pro-defending this country. Mm-hmm. Because it's a lot of our blood that's in this country.
Because you think about it, there was people that were against even getting in a war like that
yes.
for the reasons that we can probably think. Why would you fight in a white man's war?
Yes.
Why would you fight for a country that don't even recognize you?
He said here, I did it. You know why he said it? Mm-hmm. He said, I did it because I believe in the end, America will get it right.
Always believe.
Always believe.
So it just hurts me
that America will one day get it right. But quit looking at these other countries and shaking your head and going, oh, I can't believe they
January
did that.
6th was a hint. January 6th, if that's not a hint, a wake-up call that we were trying to overthrow the country, and as far as the decisions that were made, and people did not like the decision.
Right.
So if they had weapons, they probably would have taken out the leaders of our country.
But we have to get past evil is evil.
Yeah. Evil, and it's going to be here until God is got rid of it.
And it has no respecter of race, religion, anything.
You made a good
point. Your sexual preference. It has no, evil is evil.
You made a good point when we were talking today about there's still evil on this earth. Mm-hmm. It's always been since the beginning when Satan, and if those of us who believe in demonic forces and Satan and what he tries to do with man, you saying even in every season and dispensation that he just finds another body.
He just finds another
person. Yeah. Like he did with Hitler and all of those other mean rulers.
Do you think when Hitler passed away, the demon that was in him left?
I'm gone.
He's still on the earth.
I'm going to find someone else to do my work like Hitler did.
Let's see. Who else can I find that says the blood? They're poisoning the blood.
That feeds the same spirit. The
I know who I can find.
Personality.
Oh, somebody who everybody likes.
A narcissist.
Somebody that's funny and everybody likes him.
Love his personality.
And he gets up and he tells jokes and
that
all kind of stuff.
Hitler was charismatic.
Charismatic.
Yeah. They would look like this when he come in and talk.
And the people who worked for him said he was a tyrant. Who else is like that?
Yes.
In the public, they're charismatic. But when the people who work for him privately said he's a tyrant.
Same spirit.
Same spirit, guys. Nothing new under the sun.
And it says in the word that Satan goes around looking for who he can devour.
So that same spirit that tore down Black Wall Street is the same spirit that was in Hamas. And went and slaughtered people. It's the same spirit.
There was no reason to take out that whole city.
Yes.
Just go get the one man. The one man that was told that he did whatever he did, even though he didn't do it. They were jealous from the beginning. Those police officers, they did not. The jealousy of man.
Exactly.
And I want what he got because I'm jealous.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be ahead of me.
Yeah.
He should be under me, behind me.
All right.
Let's tear it down.
All right. So Wendy says YouTube showed 2 commercials. I don't know what that means. Okay. She said the slave patrol. Oh, which was probably the police. Yeah, doing that.
That's how they were called.
They lost everything, but were rewarded by God. There's a long life. Yeah. At least he doesn't know what he did, not get justice. God has no respect of persons. Don the con, and mean people always connect with other mean people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So just pray again. I'm going to keep on saying it. The only way you can get around it is prayer.
Always the answer.
There's a war going on. And if you're going to win.
Mama made us look up the words.
You better have Jesus.
No, you better be. Wait a minute.
You better have.
They messing me up. No. They messing the words up. And they're like, have you seen the wrong?
What's the song? You should have started singing.
But
because the enemy you cannot see because of human something faculties. All right, we'll move on.
Yeah,
because you said a song when we started singing.
No, when you singing it and you throw me off, I can't get in there to get.
All right, what's the song? What's the word?
I can't think of it now.
All right,
I can't think.
All right, y'all, but that's the song that I'm thinking of. There's a war going on by the Hawkins family.
Yeah.
That is right. If there's a war going on, and if you're gonna win,
you better make sure that you have Jesus deep down within. This battle cannot be won with bullets and guns. Because the enemy, you cannot see the human faculties.
Okay.
All right. My mom loves, she's singing it now. Oh, there, Lenore singing. There's a war going on. Come on, Lenore. If you're gonna win.
But you can't. You like those people. You know what? You can't be like those people on Instagram. We show those things because people get up and sing all kind of ways. And you can't be sitting there going,
no. You know what? This is how I am. I have to be careful. When I remember at my old church, when one of, I don't know if y'all know gospel artist Douglas Miller, the one that sing, though the storms keep on rising in my life. He came to our church and we were going to be background for him singing. And one of the ladies, she was so nervous to sing. She was her first time singing. She had a nice voice, but she just didn't, she'd come in too fast, too quick. She would throw me off and I would mess up and I would sing the wrong words.
Yeah, but if you sing it, but you can't be in the choir looking like the mean.
I can't sit by her.
Right.
Oh, she
but you gotta smile and make it seem
I can if I'm singing wrong. I'm singing the wrong. I was singing the wrong note and she would jump in real quick because he kept looking back at us like, well, y'all sing right? I was so embarrassed. Right. And that's what you did. You threw me off and I couldn't think of what the words were. Okay. Woo, my mom wanted us to sing that song.
They said, I was looking at Instagram. I forgot whose page it was on. But they was backstage, and it was Kurt Franklin, the Clark sisters, and what's the ugly guy? Ty
Tribbett.
I think it was him, the ugly guy.
Call him the ugly guy.
And that's I believe, so they was backstage, and Jackie, the sister, came limping in backstage. And they said, what's wrong?
Jackie who?
The sister, the Clark sisters. One of the sisters.
Okay.
Jackie who? So then Ty said, what's wrong? And Karen said, Kurt was talking about jump. And she started jumping and she came down and her knee, I guess her knee messed up. So she came limping in and then they started singing the Clark sister song. There was a bomb in Gilead. What was the next line?
There was a bomb in Gilead.
Keep going.
There's a bomb in Gilead. There's a bomb in Gilead. I don't know. Medicine to heal the sick.
They was singing they song and laughing.
Oh, hit medicine to heal the sick and
or something.
Healing.
And heal or something.
Healing balm or something.
And Ty he fell on the ground, started laughing. They all was falling out laughing. Like, that's your song, the words to your song. So
think of it.
She couldn't think of it.
Oh, God.
I just thought about that when you said that.
Okay. That's good when you can just have fun like that.
They seemed like they was having fun backstage.
And throw out somebody's song that actually fits that situation.
Yes. Remember you said, Jesus will fix it.
Or what's his name? Said, we fall down.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been... Oh my God.
We fall down.
If Donnie McClurkin would have been backstage and somebody said, Donnie, start singing, we fall down when we get up, the Clarksons would have been like, you know what?
You're wrong for that.
But that would fit that what they did.
I like that. Okay. What's Wendy saying?
Wendy said, there's a way that this seems to be right unto man, but the end is death. Walk in the light, beautiful light, come with the dew. Drops of life, mercy shine bright. Shine all around us.
By day
Jesus, the light of the world. Yeah.
Okay.
Walk
in the light, beautiful light. Come where the dewdrops of mercy.
Well, she wrote it right here. Walk in the beautiful light, come with the dewdrops of mercy. Shine bright, shine all around us by day and by night. There you go.
Jesus, the light of the world.
All right.
Okay, now.
There we go. We doing it. All right, y'all. So pray that they get justice before the last two die. 109 and 108.
I know. And they got descendants. They got family.
They should get reparations for the what their business was then and what it would have been worth now.
Thank you. At least them.
Yeah.
They still living to talk about
alive.
It. Oh, help us, Lord. Help them.
All right. Charlemagne the God said, God's going to judge this country until they do right. I was like, okay, Charlemagne.
Whatever.
But I wanted to do this story too. Just quit shutting your nose up at other countries.
Yeah. We're just as bad.
We got stuff going on here, guys. Still got it going on. It ain't in the past.
Mm-hmm. As long as that spirit is still on this earth, it's going to be men that's going to heed to it. Open to
just
it.
A few days ago, I told you Comover said the migrants is poisoning the blood. So that same spirit keeps trying to rise his head up. We got to cut that head off.
Mm-hmm.
So
and it's going as far as we'll let it.
Yep. All right, y'all. So that's that. Well, the BET Hip Hop Awards was on last night. Oh, Lord. And you didn't like it, I think.
I watched a little bit of it and I just got, I had to turn.
Okay. Well, first of all, you probably don't know half the people that was on there.
It ain't even about knowing half the people. I told my sister, okay, if you're going to come out and do a dance gig, every single gig that I saw with the women, or
it's all the same,
or the women around the man, they all doing twerking,
right?
They twerking,
right?
Everybody twerking.
Yeah,
can you not do other steps besides twerk?
All right,
and
shake your butt in front of everybody.
Just be original.
Well, you know what? They don't put their music out when they like that. You gotta. It's like a template, and the powers that be that's over the music that have an image that they want black people to keep. That's all the image that they allow out. And so the guys all sing about killing each other and drugs.
She rolled over. What you want?
I had to turn away from it. I get sick of women coming out.
You saw it too?
Oh, you was trying to watch it?
With their breasts hanging down.
Okay.
Why don't they just pull off the whole dress?
Right.
Breath hanging.
Okay, all right.
After a while, you think, okay, I can watch it a little bit. Yeah. But everybody. Breast hanging.
So the difference, here's the thing.
It's like, that's all we do. I'm
here's
not touching
the
the table.
I know, it's still shaking.
Okay.
Here's the difference. We had stuff like that too. We had nasty songs and all of that stuff and twisting and all that shaking. But that wasn't all we had. You had Rick James and you had like Michael Jackson or something. It wasn't saturated with the same images over and over and over again. And that's the issue that I have. It's like, I don't care. You can have that and all that, whatever.
But don't you think?
But let's have something other than that. That's all I'm saying.
And the variety too, because hip hop has been 50 years?
Yeah, it says 50 years.
In 80s?
Yeah.
Because if you think about it too, Wendy, when we would watch our award shows, and hip hop was starting fresh, because they was talking about the hip hop shows, the ones where they had the host on there, and they'd be talking to the different hip hop artists and stuff. If you can imagine, as much as they allowed us on TV, remember in our days, they didn't allow so much and they would bleep them when they used profanity and stuff. it's almost like in the last 20 years,
Mm-hmm.
it's gotten more raunchier. My days of music award shows, they did a little bit. Madonna's would come out there and be showing some skin.
Right.
Lady Gaga. You would see a few, like you said, it would be bits. It wouldn't be every single act.
So let's say what happened.
Every act. Every act.
All right.
So,
let's see what happened.
Go ahead.
Kendrick Lamar was the big winner at the 2023 Hip Hop.
Well, you was happy about that.
Now, Kendrick Lamar is my fake husband,
Mm-hmm.
even though he's young enough to be my son.
Okay.
He's like 35 or
another
something.
Jada Pinkett?
No, he's 35. He's not young like August Alsina.
Okay.
But anyway, Kendrick Lamar was the big winner at the 2023 BET Awards, Hip Hop Awards, winning in 4 categories: Hip Hop Artist of the Year, Best Live Performer, Lyricist of the Year, and Creative Partner Dave Free, and Video Director of the Year.
Was he there?
That's the prop. See, the people that I'm naming that win, they wasn't there. Now, if Kendrick would have performed, that would have broke that up. So you wouldn't have just had Sexy Red talking about her, you know what is brown, and her, you know what is pink.
I know.
And shake your dreads and all this other, and just do the same dance like this.
And then cause back, I know, shake your dreads and shake your dreads. I'm like, okay. Do you have any other words to your song?
But fine with Sexy Red. It can't be everybody Sexy Red. You can't have Sexy Red and then have the Miami Girls, whatever their names are. They come out with Young Miami and JT. And I still don't know what made them famous, but they look like they practice where to walk. Okay, now on this next beat, you're gonna walk, make stage right, and then you're gonna go stage left. Mm-hmm. They look like they are practicing their performance. Yeah. They look stale. Thank you. That's why Beyonce sticks out like a sore thumb. Yes. Anybody that has that type of dancing and all of that, and they look like they make it like Usher, they make it look seamless. People craving for that. Yes. Because they got these knuckleheads up on stage.
Good entertainment. Yes. You are good entertainment. You can dance good. Right. You have good dancers surrounding you. Yeah. And you sing good.
It says the BET Hip Hop Awards was hosted by Fat Joe. That was good.
And it was changed his outfits like I thought
he would. It's like to see Fat Joe. Taped at the Cobb Energy Center in Atlanta, and it aired yesterday. There will be an encore Tuesday at midnight. Okay. Well, that was yesterday. Lamar wasn't the only big winner at the show. 2 successful collaborations, Drake and 21 Savage, and Lil Durk, featuring J. Cole, each won 2 awards. And Lil Uzi Vert and Metro Boomin, they won. Again, Uzi wasn't there. He would have did.
A lot of them wasn't there. Was Megan Thee Stallion there?
No, nobody's there.
See?
Winning 1 award each were Ice Spice. She wasn't there. 50 Cent. He wasn't there. Jay-Z. He wasn't there. Black Sharif. Carisha Please. That show. I have no idea why she keeps winning. Young Miami has a show called Carisha Please. And she sits down and interviews people. I don't know why she wins every year.
Why
she
is it
beats
Carisha?
That's her real name.
Oh, okay.
She beats the Breakfast Club. She beats $1 Million Worth of Game. She beats all of them. And nobody knows why. We know why. Because P. Diddy.
Audience.
Well, no, it's Diddy. Diddy paying people off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. LL Cool J, he was good. Now, did you see LL Cool J? That's why you didn't. You would have enjoyed him.
I couldn't hold on.
Mama say knock you out.
I'm going to go back and watch. I recorded it because I recorded it purposely so I can fast forward on some people.
LL Cool J and Rakim performed. Okay. So that was very good. Tribute to Marley Marl. Now, Marley Marl is the DJ who is the person who started sampling in hip hop. So it's because of him, all these guys really. I did like when famous.
Is it Fat Joe?
Yeah.
When he was introducing the show, he really gave they talked a good big thing about DJs. Yeah. DJ,
this was the night for the DJ.
Jeff, this was the and I'm like, the DJs did play a big part in the hip hop movement.
And then I enjoyed So Def, which is the ones that's on here. Okay. They came out with Jermaine Dupri. Okay. And he started off with his song Jump, Jump. Stop to make you jump. Now, I agree with DJ Envy and Charlamagne today.
What?
Y'all better stop playing with Jermaine Dupri.
What do you mean?
P. Diddy didn't want to do a verses with him because he said he wasn't worthy.
Too, saying they bringing verses back.
Yeah, Switch Beats and Timberland.
Yeah, okay.
They said they own it again.
Yeah,
so they brought it back
so
probably.
See it again.
But Diddy was like, "You not worth me," you know. Diddy better quit playing. First of all, he better hurry up and do the verse before he go to jail. Second of all,
thank you.
So Def was not joking last night. They came out.
Okay.
And you know the brat always got to come out with Jermaine.
I know.
But Bow Wow was there.
I saw the preview of him, but I didn't see him perform.
Now, what was it, the last, few years or a year? He can't stand Jermaine Dupri. Jermaine Dupri's on this and that, and he's a cheapskate, and he stole me in my career. He cheated me out of my life.
What happened?
And I hate him. I can't stand the man. I don't want to be on the stage with him. Well, he grabbed the mic last night. He came out his song.
Uh-oh, he acted like
everybody was surprised to see Bow Wow come out.
He put his big boy britches on.
He put his big boy britches on and said, I wouldn't have a career if it wasn't for Jermaine Dupri.
Thank you. That's good. That's good. He changed his
I don't
ways.
know who got him out there on that stage, but when he came out, everybody was happy and cheering.
Really? Okay.
He belongs with the Brat and Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
So I don't know what happened.
So
there,
that was good. They did a homage to Atlanta. Welcome to Atlanta. Ludacris came out.
Yeah, I heard
that was good.
And Nelly,
the Franchise Boys came out. Nelly came out. Little John. They need to quit. Give Little John his respect.
Yeah.
Give Little John his respect. They're trying to carve him out of history. Little John, I'm sorry.
John has switched like Snoop Dogg. They didn't went to a whole different area of creativity. Like he renovates houses now. Yeah.
They not giving him his respect.
They not.
But he was there. But like you said, it was a homage to DJs that night. I was surprised Spinderella was there because Salt-N-Pepa.
They introduced her because DJs. I told you, DJs.
Salt-N-Pepa had pretty much cut her out of everything.
I know. But I'm glad that they vocalized how DJs played a very big part in the hip hop industry and the history. A lot of songs were not played until DJs put it out there.
Now they said there were some snubs. Cardi B was snubbed.
Really?
So she didn't win nothing.
She was there though, wasn't she?
She wasn't there.
Okay, she wasn't there. Your girl, Nicki Minaj, wasn't there.
Little Uzi Vert was snubbed. He wasn't there anyway. Burna Boy and DJ Khaled. They didn't get nothing. They were snubbed. Jay-Z was snubbed. So that's who they got.
They showed his begin. I saw a documentary on those shows. What's that one show that played the hip hop videos? It was.
Oh, they did. They showed that.
You know what
I know what you're talking about.
They had different hosts.
Yeah.
And I saw a young picture of Jay-Z.
Yeah.
His daughter. Oh, looked just like him.
Okay.
Really, when he was younger.
Yeah.
Yeah. She like her dad.
Right.
But he's older now. So.
What was that show?
With the hip hop videos.
Yeah, but I can't remember the name of the show. It's supposed to be on a docuseries.
Yeah.
I wanted to say,
because I saw Volume 1. Volume 2 is gonna play.
What's the name of it?
And they had what's that comedian guy? He was a rap artist, but he was a comedian, and they made him the first host. And they didn't think that it would do well, but he was very well. He thought on his feet. And that other guy became a host later on with the big nose.
Tigger.
Is that his name? What was the name?
That's the show with Tigger.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that's how I know it from him. I don't know. It's almost like when I was watching the documentary of the Essence magazine. I didn't know the other editor-in-chiefs before Susan Taylor. My whole season of knowing Essence magazine was Susan Taylor.
But they had other ones too.
So this show that we're talking about, they had different hosts before they got to that guy with the big nose.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the one that's...
he made it known, right?
He was the one that I knew him from that too.
What was
like 106 in Park.
Yeah, it's like a 106 in Park show, but it was hip hop. Did it have the word hip hop in it?
Yes. What is it, y'all? Do y'all know? We don't have a crowd for this, so
Yeah.
somebody who is a crowd, y'all would know what it is. But anyway, they did a yeah, you're right. Tigger came out and did a thing to that one.
Okay.
Let me see what time it is. Let me go right to the funny video. Because we always try to I'm doing the time on here. We always try to do a funny video. This guy was the president of Kenya.
And then where Obama's dad's from?
Yeah, Kenya.
He's Kenyan.
Mm-hmm. All right. So look at this. This says the time when the president of Kenya held a press conference to declare he didn't have any side chicks.
What?
Clear that I have only one dear wife, Lucy, who's here, and I do not have any other. Ask any question you want to ask me. I'm happy to reply to them.
Look at his wife. Hold on.
Ask now or never.
I want to make it very...
Now, I thought this was funny because who has a press conference to say,
I don't have any side
I don't
chicks.
have no other woman but my lovely wife. And then they take the picture over her and she like, ask now or never. And they said in the comment section, he was a good president.
Really?
Yeah, they say he was a really good president of Kenya. A lot of people from Kenya said when he was president, the country was better. They was doing great. So he might be right. He didn't have no side chick. And they tired of people getting on there saying he did.
It's like President Clinton getting on the press conference
really had side
saying,
chicks.
I know, but
it's like Obama or somebody. Somebody who you don't think of as having side chicks. And then they have
Clinton did say I did not have relations with that woman.
But look at it again. I love how the camera panned. They said the cameraman is shady.
Oh, he is.
Panning over to her.
Looking at her face.
Very clear that I have only one dear wife, Lucy, who's here, and I do not have any other. Ask any question you want to ask me. I'm happy to reply to them.
Ask now or never.
I want...
I love that. Ask now or never. In other words, don't bring this up again.
Oh my gosh. That he got a side.
So they said, who do you think called that press conference? Her or him? She did.
We're going to have a press conference.
And you're going to end this once and for all.
We're going to tell them the truth.
I want you to go on live.
Yes.
You have no other wife. Mm-hmm. You have one wife.
No side chicks.
If you have questions, ask now.
Mm-hmm. Or never.
Or never.
So we get this clear.
I love that.
Okay.
I love that.
That's funny.
I love that. All right, so you always want to know who Charlemagne the God's donkey of the day is, right? Mm-hmm. All right. You read about this story then because you had already said you knew kind of what it was. No, I didn't.
I just saw the name of the book.
Oh, so you don't know what's going on?
I saw the heading tells you.
Oh, okay. Alabama Library mistakenly adds a children's book to the explicit list because of the author's name. This is Huntsville, Alabama, near you. Oh, okay. An Alabama public library mistakenly added a children's picture book to a list of potentially inappropriate titles because the author's last name is gay.
Well, her first name.
Well, they say last name is gay.
James Dawson.
The library's director said, "Read me a story, Stella, a children's picture book." It's not that one that you have. "Read me a story, Stella, a children's picture book by Canadian author Marie-Louise Gay." Oh, her last name is Gay.
So that's another book, too, that has the word gay in it.
Oh, that must be another book, yeah.
Any word with gay in it.
They've taken them out.
It's the person's name. Oh.
Was added to a list of books flagged for potential removal from the children's section of the Huntsville, Madison County Public Library. But the book, which is part of a pair of siblings reading together, that's what the book is about, 2 siblings reading together and building a doghouse, should not have been on the list and was only added because of the keyword gay. which was the author's last name.
Just stupid. We are so fearful and
so then Charlamagne said
stupid and not do our research.
Charlamagne
so quick
said,
to go.
I'm sure you don't have Dick Bucket's book in there.
Thank you.
Dick Bucket.
Oh, take that off. It's about his football life.
Dick Bucket.
The name, I bet you, but you said, what is the word that when they search for words with computers?
Yeah, that's what it's doing.
Yeah, it's doing that. Like you saying, it picks words that we're saying.
AI. And it don't know the context. It's just going. So now they got to probably go in and program it. If somebody's name is gay, it doesn't mean the book is gay.
Or the name Richard, the name short
but
for
this
Richard.
book that you put up here, this look gay.
This
is
book
the
is
rainbow
gay,
color.
James Dawson.
But it's the rainbow.
I have no idea. It fit that article that you said.
Oh,
maybe it's certain books that it fits the thing, and some don't.
They take out gay books, period. Though, even if it is a gay book.
Oh,
but this book looks gay because it's the rainbow color.
Okay,
and it says this book is gay.
James Dawson.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know.
Oh, gay. The word gay versus the name gay.
Maybe that's why you pulled this up.
No, it was that it fit. It was one of the pictures that fit the article.
Oh.
Maybe there's certain books that they do have right to pull.
What's this article if you make this smaller? Is anything else on this page? Oh, no, you did. Okay. Library mistakenly asked book by author named gay. Okay.
To explicit list.
Oh.
And they showing this as a photo. So I don't know what that means.
Oh.
This book is gay.
Okay. Well, the one that we was talking about was this book, and it was
her last name was gay, and it was about a
siblings building a dog
house.
All right, let's go up to the top.
Just ignorant.
Let's see. Wendy typing a storm today, boy.
She said somebody she know in Huntsville.
Mean people always connect. Okay.
Huntsville.
Wendy says garbage live should have watched Adele's, OJ's, the Phonic Spinners, Harold Melvin, etc. Gifted harmony class, rock and roll Hall of Famers class. So she's saying that was on, I guess, with the Adele's and Harold Melvin.
Back in those days, she
said polished and groomed.
The men, the groups really did all the dancing.
Kim, do you like KRS-One? Yeah, I like him. That's the rapper with the real big nose. KRS-One,
Mm-hmm.
You know him?
Mm-hmm. I've seen him. He does have a big nose.
My father's sister was a professor in Huntsville, Alabama at A&M. Okay.
Oh, okay.
She said she'd been to Huntsville several times.
Okay.
She lived in 2000 Carmel Drive. Oh, Huntsville.
Okay.
I didn't know no context, just what. So now I got a problem in going in programming. She lived in something. And then she said Marvin Gaye's name was Marvin Gaye, Gay.
And not Gaye.
Maybe he added the E because he didn't want people to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's true.
But yeah, so that was your donkey of the day.
That was a donkey for sure.
All right.
So that means that they need, like you said, to update their system.
Yes.
To catch names of the word, anything that may trigger could be a person's name.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So that was it for the show.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget to get our book, 100 Family-Friendly Jokes. The link is in the description, and the book is on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
And we're getting ready to release volume 2.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Always believe. Just like the man that passed away. Believe. Mm-hmm. And that was another Woods Report. See y'all later.